So hi, one of the Good Noise podcast with Felix from Top Tier. We're gonna ask some questions today. I'm gonna start. So, what inspired the creation of the band, and what does the band name mean?
Okay, creation of the band is a longer story that I'm gonna condense. It was a band before I joined. A classmate of mine when I was in college, maybe like sophomore year, asked me like, "Yo, I know you sing and play guitar. Do you want to try out for this band because I'm leaving?" And I was like, "Okay, sounds good." I tried out, made it in, and a few member changes and a name change later, we're Top Tier.
Okay.
So,
solid.
as far as inspiration for like creating or joining the band in any kind of like capacity, since I was a kid, it's just been it's happening. I'm doing it. I'm starting a band and we're doing music and then we're gonna do it. That's how it's been for me since like day one of guitar elective class in 7th grade.
Wow. Just to do. Oh my god.
I was very lucky.
Yeah.
What happened?
No, I was trying to say a word, nothing came out, so I just kept stuttering over it. So
it happened.
So continue.
The moment I picked up a guitar, it was kind of like, okay, this is fun, and it ended up coming to me a little bit naturally, which is a surprise because I don't come from a long line of musicians or like artistically inclined people. I won't say that they're not talented because my dad can draw a mean doodle. But music just kind of happened for me, and I was able to get the support from my parents and my friends, and we did Top Tier, and the name comes explicitly from Smash Brothers.
Okay. Solid. That's good.
Dorks. Yeah, it's absolutely from the tier listings of Smash Brothers because B-Rai, our drummer, is like a nasty melee player. Nico, our other guitarist, who's my younger brother, I don't remember when it happened, but at some point it went from me being the older brother bullying him in video games, specifically Smash, to him just like wave dashing 6 circles around me and taking 2 of my stocks before I even realized that I had the controller in my hands.
Oh my god.
This is the second time we get to interview big melee players. You guys might get along with Dogleg over there because they're all big melee players.
Hell yeah.
Feel honored.
That sounds great. If you guys see me leaning over, it's because I'm trying to keep my louder dog entertained. She absolutely, at some point, will have something to say.
Okay.
That's okay. My dog is just sleeping in the background, so it's great.
Yeah, the little white one, I saw him peek out over the camera. It was so funny.
Pepper, the GNP mascot.
So cute. That's the real bus.
Definitely. So congrats on your newest release, Over It. How do you feel about the response to the single so far?
It's been overwhelmingly like great. Everything we've heard about it from like friends, from people in the industry, from like from people I haven't spoke to since middle school.
Wow.
I've gotten back like, oh, this is great. This is exactly what you said you were gonna do. Like, everybody's like really happy about it, and the timing of like kind of its subject matter about being over, like just kind of getting past something. There she is.
Oh my god, she's so pretty.
Petting her.
She's so pretty.
She woo woos. Oh no, that's Luna. That's not the loud one.
Oh my god.
The loud one is Cars. Luna, can you please?
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
The dog friendly podcast around here.
Beautiful then. Then you're definitely gonna see them both because Cars is gonna get jealous in a second.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey. I'm sorry. We were talking about Over It and just kind of like the coincidence of 2020 and like everybody's over it. I don't think there's a single person that's still like, wow, that was great.
That was such a good year.
Oh, please, for obvious reasons.
Everything about it,
for
amazing.
Very obvious reasons. Yeah, but just the whole sentiment of like getting over it and just the timing of the release happened to be perfect, and everybody's been loving it, and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more stoked about the release.
That's awesome. Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit about your writing process for this single?
Okay. Specifically for this single, it started off as kind of like a word vomit that I asked Tamez to write. And when I say there's a word vomit that I asked him to write, I mean, it was in 2016 when I had first started writing music with him. he did a word vomit, and we put those lyrics. I kind of made the lyrics out of that. I picked and choose like certain sentences, little phrases that he said, and I just turned it into lyrics, and then we shelved it for something like 4 years.
What?
And yeah.
Why?
Like it just the music that we had written under it didn't really work, and it was the first thing Temez and I ever wrote together. So without the experience that we had, we didn't know that it was actually as good as it was. And as we were just like putting more stuff together, it's but in more recent times, the lyrics came back up because I found my notebook, and I was just like, wait a minute, this is kind of like, holy shit, this is perfect. Okay, and we have this music written out, so let's just, and it was like instant classic immediately. It just like all the gears.
Your dog agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Cars trying to bully Luna. Hey,
Aww.
Not do this. Cars is much larger than Luna is.
Oh, it sounded like a very little dog.
No. Nah, Cars doesn't want to come up here. She's gonna woo in a second though.
It's okay. So since it was 4 years ago, if you can remember, can you tell me where your headspace was while creating that song?
Well, for the original, that idea kind of like left once we like readapted it to what we're doing now.
Okay.
So it's absolutely the sentiment of like having to deal with. I work in retail, and you got to deal with a lot of inconsideracies.
Yep.
And
put it nicely.
I'm trying to be very gentle about it, and I'm very lucky to work in like a specific type of like shop. I work at a music store, and like I sell instruments and stuff. And so luckily I don't have to deal with the general public, but we are in a mall and people come in all the time. Like it's all good. So like people that come to the store to hang out, like there's a limit on how many people we can have, dude. Like just don't come in here and play John Mayer riffs for 40 minutes and then tell me thank you and then leave.
Wow.
And no shade to John Mayer at all.
Specific.
No shade.
How often does this happen?
Like yesterday.
Yeah. How often do people just come in
every single day?
Wow.
Every single day. Not specific. I say specifically John Mayer because that's what the dude was doing yesterday. And absolutely no issue with John Mayer. It's just the same riff from anyone over and over and over. And
that's all they know to play.
Unfortunately, a lot of the times not played correctly.
Oh.
It gets a little like overwhelming.
It's a little old.
It gets a little. I'm really trying to be gentle here.
Yeah.
I get it.
So good, yeah.
But like besides that, the people will buy food in the mall and then come in and be like, "Oh, but I'm eating. What do you mean I have to wear my mask? I'm trying to chew." I tell them, "Well, you can't bring food to the store because you can't wear a mask while you're eating."
Yeah.
And then they get mad at me, and it's like,
what?
Dude, like I'm not the virus. I'm not the dude that's out there like being all crazy. So please don't be mad at me.
Yeah.
So it's just like the feeling like driving home from that, you're just kind of like you're there, you're like seething in your own kind of like annoyance almost, and like that's when, and sometime around there is when I found my notebook again, and it was like, okay, I can totally adapt this to how I'm feeling right now, and changed up a couple of lyrics, and there we were.
Okay.
That's the whole sentiment. Is just like I can't wait to not deal with this anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's not even like I can't deal with this anymore. It's like I don't have a choice in dealing with this until I don't have to. And just a little bit of wishful thinking about being over it, you know?
Yeah. I have even more respect now for retail workers than I did before the pandemic, because like now you had the people that were bitching for no reason to begin with, but now they got another thing to just bitch about the second they walk into the store, and it's like, I don't know how you guys are doing it, because I would murder someone.
You guys are strong. Yeah, I would have quit.
Someone would be dead. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I've been doing retail for like, it's just like been the easiest job to pick up, and like naturally I can just talk to people, and that works really well when you're trying to convince someone to buy something. So I don't hate my position, I don't hate the job I have to do, but luckily I've been able to like like
Mhm.
Tai Chi my way out of it almost.
Yeah.
Redirect the energy into something healthy, like, top tier. Haha.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right.
wonderful.
So what band or artist influence do you think you can hear the most on this track?
On this track,
Mhm.
okay, leads are definitely something out of a Fall Out Boy song, lead guitars at least. Temez gets a lot of his singing influences from bands like Mayday Parade and All Time Low
Ooh,
that have
taste.
these like fantastic vocalists. So Temez, like, obviously, like, who doesn't want to sing like that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of inspiration from people like that. I get a lot of musical inspiration from New Found Glory and from Blink-182 because they're the bands that I like mainly grew up listening to.
Mhm.
And you'll hear, like, even with like the little chunky part before the second verse, like that's straight out of a New Found Glory track. And not, obviously, we're not ripping off, but
Yeah.
it's that's
Taking inspiration.
Like,
Exactly.
damn, yeah, exactly. That's like
Mhm.
that's the inspiration behind it. Like, that's what we grew up listening to, so that's kind of present in all our music, but those bands specifically in this one.
Oh,
Mhm.
very cool.
Solid. All good choices, honestly.
Thank you.
So
Thank
this,
you.
of course, this one should go like super, super fast. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this single for new listeners in 3 words.
In 3 words,
Mhm.
off the top of my head, really good song. No,
That's horrible.
I hate it. Try again.
Try again.
Oh my god, there's pressure. It's like
Yeah.
building. Just like, in 3 words.
3 words.
I'm a lyricist. I have to pick more than 3 words at a time.
Oh my god.
Getting over it.
There you go. That's
We'll
better.
give you that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
better.
liked that one.
Yeah.
I liked that one.
Much
Okay.
better than very good
Thank you,
song.
thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I apologize for that personally.
Horrible.
Well, we did say off the top of your head, so like those are the first 3 words that came to your head.
Mhm.
But we'll tell you if it's
Listen,
awful
man,
or not.
I got little brain sometimes. And I appreciate that.
So is there a certain feeling you want listeners to have while going through the track? Do you want them to feel over it as well? Like, what are we getting at here?
Kind of
Sigh of
cathartic,
relief.
like a
Mhm.
cathartic release.
Mhm.
Yeah, a sigh of relief, just like okay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, exactly. Just a sigh of relief, like the weight off your shoulders, just like get over it with us.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I like that one. Get over it with us.
That's the kind of release. It's such an upbeat song. It's so like back and forth, bob your head, like it's a good energy like dispenser.
That's good. So is this single leading up to anything bigger, like an album, EP, just a little bundle of songs? Are you thinking of anything now, or are you just going with the flow?
I mean, absolutely. There's like enormous plans in the works, like videos, photo shoots, like every single thing you could think over the sun, fuck it, all of it. And and like, yeah, absolutely. We have like an infinite amount of tracks that we're working on. We're constantly writing new music, so it's always leading up to another song and another song and a video and another song and another song. Like, we're gonna keep doing this until we are physically not able to.
Wow.
Because that's the plan, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Yeah. I noticed a couple of. No, you can go. It's your interview.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, it's your interview.
Right. I noticed. I noticed a couple of single arts have like similar color schemes. Are we going to keep that going, or is that the plan?
Honestly, those always happens because we'll get a series of palettes and we'll be like, that's beautiful. Like, we'll see the pinks and the yellows, and the this one had a little bit more red and dark blue. Mm-hmm. So honestly, it's just depending on the art that we see. Okay. I'm very blessed that my girlfriend is a really good graphic designer. So anything that I see, I'm just like, hey, how do you feel about this? And she'll tell me, oh, this works really good because this and that. And That's exactly how she talks. And I grew up watching cartoons, animation. I still watch cartoons. Animation is just like, I feel it's one of the better ways to get across very abstract points, because you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
With a more solid, like a picture of something, that's a little bit more concrete. So maybe if we have, I don't know. That's good. That's a good question. That's a really good question.
Thank you.
You got me thinking.
Okay, stumped there.
The future.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. It really just, honestly, it depends on the song more than anything. Because sometimes a song will call for a picture of a pair of shoes on the road at 4 a.m, and sometimes it calls for us playing with a ship sinking in the background.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
that's a cool picture.
Yeah. And that's on the checklist.
So we're about a month late to talking about your Christmas cover, because it's now January, but we're gonna do it anyway. So what was it like, reimagining a Christmas song, and why'd you pick "Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree"?
I'll be honest with you. Before we did this cover, I didn't really like Christmas music. It was very fun to play in like jazz bands, but I'm not the type to like sit down and listen to chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Like,
it's fair.
I don't care. Christmas is fun and I enjoy the feeling of Christmas, but like I didn't really care about the music behind it,
Yeah, that's fair.
And then,
you're insulting Glory here.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, Glory. I really am.
It's okay.
But hey, listen, it's a bad news and a good news thing. Temez suggested that we do a Christmas cover because, no license. And it's like, who doesn't? I'm one of the weird ones that didn't like Christmas music. So more people definitely like it. So I was just like, you know what? Okay, I'll concede. It's a good idea. And it might even be fun to do.
Yeah.
And we started looking up different covers that we could have done. And we realized that Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree didn't really have too many, especially not in like an aggressive, no effects, Newfound Glory type of like tempo or like aggressiveness, So we started working on it. And the more we played it, the more we went through it. I was the one that recorded the solo. And I mean, I did the solo in the video as well. And that was really fun because I had to transcribe it from the original. I had to listen to the original over and over and over, and then write it down and figure it out on my guitar. And that was something I haven't done since I did play in jazz bands.
Yeah.
And I forgot how much fun I had doing that. So to be able to do that again, like the whole feeling behind putting together the song was really, really exciting. And then we release it and it's also awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it's the most insane, like, circle pit Christmas song I've ever heard in my life. It's the only one I've ever heard in my life. So I'm super excited about it now. Like, I'll play that at a show in July. I don't care.
Yeah,
As you
I'll
should.
play that whenever.
Yeah.
Please.
So, and yeah, definitely. And you guys aren't the first ones to be pumped about it, like, at any time in the year. So that's also very reassuring to hear. And it's just fun. It's a fun song to play. It's fun to sing. It's not like a super difficult song either. It's just something where I can just turn this guy off and let these guys work and just be like, all I want.
Yeah.
It's a party. It's a whole party.
Definitely. So where do you see the band in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years. Well, hey, here's Cars.
Oh my god. I love them.
She's really big.
What a good pup.
She's half husky, half Bernese mountain dog, and she's only a year old. She's enormous.
Oh my god.
She's petting me.
So she's still a baby.
Yeah, she's still technically a pup.
Wow. Oh my god.
Doggy.
That's a big pup.
Hi guys. All right, you're done. Next 5 years. Well, now that vaccines are rolling out, hopefully we'll be able to play shows by at least the end of this year.
That'd be
beginning
good.
of next year. Definitely tours. Definitely a ton more music. Definitely a ton of merch. I I really like talking to people, so hopefully a ton more interviews with gorgeous people like yourselves. Be quiet, please. And I don't know, it's just more of us. You can absolutely expect more of us for the next 5 years. And as far as ideal situations, I mean, My Chemical Romance is, doing their show as far as I know. Their tickets are still valid for whenever they announce it. So if your boys end up, talking to Gerard Way senpai and manage to get ourselves, if I could tune his guitars, life accomplished.
That's all you want. Yeah.
Listen, I've heard from our industry friends that you guys are actually on a couple of the My Chem dates, and you guys are actually going to announce it during this podcast. So you have the floor if you would like to do so.
I'm gonna let we actually have a plan with them for Gerard Way to do it in the next season of Umbrella Academy.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
You'll see
sorry.
it.
That got lost in translation.
Spoiled it.
That wasn't included in the email, Glory. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's this leak was planned as well. So
okay.
You guys
are, obviously, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We like to joke with whatever band brings up the My Chem Tour that they're also opening for it.
Listen, I had box tickets with drinks and food included.
Oh my god!
I me and my girlfriend had outfits planned out, makeup, whole everything, man. I was gonna go back to 2008 Felix.
As you should.
Stoked.
As you should.
Yeah, if I could live every day like that, awesome. But I don't have the willpower to do my makeup every morning.
That's fair.
But we had it ready, and then all of it happened. So I'm still holding on to that feeling of like, all right, we're gonna do it. It's coming.
Yeah, I didn't rush through my physics final to buy tickets for it to get canceled. Like these shows are happening.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I don't give a shit. I passed.
So. Oh shit! All right, hell yeah, dude.
I was at a concert the night before. I went and took my physics final at 8:00 in the morning, and I bought tickets to this. So it's happening.
Damn!
It's gonna happen.
Oh my
hell
god.
yeah!
So for the last couple of questions, we're actually gonna shift away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Boom. Again.
With a drink.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. The tone changed so quickly. I feel so tense.
Yeah.
Okay, death row. I would absolutely get a loaded potato burrito from Taco Bell as part of the meal. I would get my mom makes a traditional Venezuelan dish. We're Venezuelan, called arepas. You might know them as like little yellow things with cheese. Those are Colombian arepas.
Okay.
Our arepas are more just like a baked dough that you kind of fill like a sandwich. That little bit of butter, ham and cheese, 2 slices of ham and 2 slices of cheese. You let all that like melt together and so delicious. One of the potato burritos for a drink. Absolutely an Oreo blender blaster from Denny's, because I haven't had one of those since I was like 14 years old. And just for the sake of time, I'm gonna pick one more food. Okay. The Native Americans in our area, called the Miccosukee tribe. I know that they have the food specifically. I'm sure it exists elsewhere. They have something called Indian stew, and it is the most delicious thing I've ever had in my life. So I would have a bowl of that on the side.
Okay.
And then for dessert, a slice of apple pie with vanilla ice cream, because there's no better dessert for me.
Okay.
That all sounds amazing.
Yeah, you're going out with a bang.
God. Okay. I had just mentioned the
apple pie
with the ice cream. There's actually a close second would be a New York style strawberry cheesecake with a little bit of strawberry syrup on it.
Yep.
Because that's like
classic.
The apple pie gets me. That's why I like Christmas so much. It's the only time I eat it.
Okay.
That's fair.
Still no Christmas music though.
Yeah, Christmas music is a no.
Yeah.
It is a yes now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It became a yes after we did this cover, because way too much fun.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Only a week?
Only a week.
Send me there forever?
No.
Okay, only a week. Man, see, if it's only a week, ordinarily I'd say Naruto.
Ooh.
But if it's only a week, then probably Sword Art Online, so I can play it. and then do the full dive thing. But if it was like a forever kind of thing, absolutely Naruto. Get me in there. I'll fucking up some juice, bro. I'll be in that shit.
All right.
Good choice.
Solid. I like how you just knew that right away. Like you didn't have to take any time for that. You must think about this often then.
Yeah, sorry. It's I have a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure tattoo. Like there's not like no anime question will escape me.
Okay.
That's cool.
I am ready.
So I have the honor of asking the last question, and every single person you've spoken to has said the most important question. What's your favorite color?
Oh God.
Got him.
Mm-hmm.
I could see why everybody said the most important question. Would you consider black a color?
I will. Glory won't.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you, Shane, my favorite color is black.
Okay.
For you, Glory, my favorite color is rose gold.
Okay, rose gold's good. I'll take that.
Well, solid.
Mm-hmm.
So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything you'd like to plug? Your dog
yeah,
said
go listen to
something
Over
say.
It. Go listen
Yeah.
to the Christmas cover. Yeah, I think someone's getting home. Go listen to Over It. Go listen to more Top Tier. Go check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/lookoutasnake. All in one word. I stream
that
every
name.
sometimes.
That's fair.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
came up with it when I was 13, and I just decided to stick with it. But
Okay.
I also want to shout out to you guys because thank you very much for such a fun interview, and I will be keeping up with you guys on your beautifully programmed Twitter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for sitting out with us. This has been Felix from Top Tier, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.